Okay, we're gonna start this one at this place right here. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna walk down the St. Augustine's area. So I just did a separate video, and this will be kind of an extension of that, but a little bit different because it's gonna be a totally different street as well. But I just did one that was St. Augustine's Church, St. Augustine's Calzada de Santo Agostinho, which went down to the beach, sorry, Big Beach Road. Used to be a beach, and now it's a lot of reclaimed land down that way. So we basically are up kind of up the hill a little bit, and we're in more like the traditional Macau that's been here for who knows how long. I think this one has a year in it, 1800s, 1850 something. I'll look for that too. But anyways, so we're gonna go down that way. Hey, check it out, Macau 2023. Check out some more streets. Okay, here we are at Don Pedro V Theater. This is the main street. Oh, this is called Hua Central. So historically this would have been a main street, main commercial hub. And then down there would have been the, now it's called Praia Grande Avenue, but that would have been like a waterfront area. And then all the commercial stuff would have been up here. And then a little bit where Centro was the one behind us. And then this one, they'd have a giant cinema, Jesuits over there, St. Augustine's. And if we go in, there's a really nice, I could go in there. Usually they'll let me in to the side and I go up and look into the acoustics of it, but huh. Okay. Okay. Huh, okay. It's interesting, her name comes up a lot in Macau. I think that's like a donation of this place too. That's what it sounded like. I just read it kind of briefly. Okay. So yeah, this would overlook up on the hill a little bit, right? And this is called Calzada de Teatro, which is just this basic little thing. We run across real quick, which is not our target street. But basically, yeah, this Hua Central would have been here. I think this one is probably maybe connected to the Jesuits, but this little theater road right here just basically goes down and it goes into the Hua Central. But actually right here, it also says Largo Santo Agostinho. So we're going to highlight this little Jesuits area. Look how different the building looks. It's like a different era. Nice, beautiful balconies. Okay, so that's our target street right there. That beautiful view. So yeah, we are going to go down to St. Augustine's Church. I think we might actually walk into that briefly. Since the street is named after it. I think that might be. Okay. So yeah, you would come out of this church. Actually, it's been kind of interesting because all these buildings wouldn't have been there before. So you would have looked down on the water and the ocean from up this location. But yeah, of course, Macau has all these tons of buildings everywhere. It's interesting, that thing that says ICBC, and then that one, that's on the other side. That's where the reclaimed land is at. So they reclaimed the land from the ocean, and then they built new things, basically. And all this stuff would have been more the traditional. So we're at St. Augustine Square, right in here. It's kind of cool. Yeah, actually I didn't really realize, but that, yeah, the church is right there, right? So this whole corner is all connected to it. Historic Central of Macau. So this is St. Augustine Square, and there's some other stuff in here. Seminary, the theater, that was where we started at. This library, which is straight ahead of us. And then this is all in the square area. This goes down the hill a little bit, because we're kind of up on the hill a little bit. So yeah, there's a seminary. This is now a library. This used to be a private residence from a Chinese businessman, Ho Teng. Let's see, we'll try to go over there in a second after we give you a little bit of a view of where we are. Okay, so we're going to try to briefly go over there. I also want to point out some other stuff as we go, so we'll just do like a little bit of a loop right here. Ah, the seminary's open. Wow. Wow, they're setting up something. There's going to be some stage to probably perform something over here. Heart of Maria. Mother Mary with a rosary. Seminary. So we can't go in there, of course, but there's a guard to the left right there, but you can kind of see in, and it looks like it kind of has a nice view of looking down. So this would have been a nice hill that everything would have been built on. This is still not open right now, but I think could probably go in. Oh, let me see, there's the hours here. This talks about it right here. Yeah, this businessman from Hong Kong purchased this and then eventually donated it into a library. I have walked in here before and filmed, but it's been a while. Anyways, we are gonna go down. Okay, so Monday it opens at 2. But you can still kind of see what it looks like a little bit. Yeah, they got a nice book collection, including a lot of English books as well. So we're still on our Largo right here. And then this one, Casarici, I think he's Italian. He's definitely Italian, but I think he's like a Jesuit. Okay, so it's open. So maybe we'll just walk in real quick. Yeah, really nice little space. Just gonna walk into here. Caritas helps out a lot of people, so but yeah, Ricci, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but he's an Italian Jesuit. I believe he was a Jesuit, but he was one of the first people to he's really studied Chinese to create a Bible for Chinese. So that was basically his main mission in life. I guess I didn't really realize it, but I was reading a little bit about his history, and I guess he was really controversial at that time because he was trying to learn Chinese and trying to they said that he became a little bit too Chinese for the Jesuit order, and that they preferred that, you know, they didn't, you know, they wanted people to stay to not acclimate so much or something like that. Anyways, that's our Largo. and now you can see everything goes downhill. So we kind of so that would go downhill to Santo Square. This would go down eventually down to Santo Square in a roundabout way, and that's called Casada de can't see the name right there, but Gamboa. So that would go down as well. And then this is our square right here. I guess I didn't actually take you into the square part. So this is the square. We have a little kiosk. And of course we got St. Augustine's Church right here. And the kiosk as well. So kind of a nice little space. I'll just bring it to the map and then we'll end it there just in case you don't know where we are exactly. Oh yeah, I was gonna should talk about that building too. I'll talk about that in a second. There's a nice coffee shop. A lot of people sit here. And basically if you're looking at the Macau map, we're here. So so yeah, this is the Grand Beach Road. So this would have been a narrow and this would have been a little hill right here. And then you go downhill there, go downhill there. This is a little bit not downhill, a little bit eventually of course, but it's more like here. Anyways, that's where we're at. I also want to talk about that house right there. House with Iz, and we were in this area, and he was telling me that house has a completely different design, and there's some kind of connection with France and Napoleon, and some kind of like the way they, like the rooftop is quite unique as well. And can't remember the entire everything he was saying, but I'll attach that video to this one at the end so you can hear about it, because we started a video talking about that. So yeah, it's quite unique and different, and I think actually that rooftop is designed for something with snow related. He kind of had a nice narrative about it. So, but anyways, I'll probably do a different video next, and then this one is was our target one today, so we're gonna end it right here. Hey, checking out Macau 2023. Check out some more streets.